Okay, let me do a quick introduction.
Okay.
So hi everybody. Oh my god, I'm looking so rough. Okay. So hi everyone. Welcome to the relationship between design and what?
Conversion.
And conversion. You're welcome, guys. So welcome to the relationship between design and conversion. It is so good to have everybody here today. And we have a wonderful speaker amongst us. Her name is Elsie. She has been with the group from from conception. I am so excited to have her on board. She's a super exciting member of the group, and I'm super elated to be in her class, you guys. Today, we're going to be learning why it is important to actually have a design that actually converts. So Elsie is going all out today to show us how we can do that, and I can't even wait for us to, for her to break things down for us. I can't wait. I'm so excited. And you guys, let's do this. So I want us to do this while Elsie's having her class. Whenever she gives us any aha moment as in, this thing is very deep. This thing is deep. I just want you guys to put it down on the group chat so that we have like a record of everything she says that is hitting the nail on the head. Are we good? Okay, so over to you, Elsie.
Thank you, Daniela. I really appreciate. Let me shout out to those who are joining in the early comers. We have D, we have Ope, we have Chidima. Thank you for joining us today. We'll just go straight into it. I know a lot of persons might be wondering what's the relationship between design and conversion. I think I will start from visuals. So let's put everything in the proper brackets, visuals, and under visuals we have videos, we have we have memes. We have different visuals, videos, and the likes. So, but today we are going to be focusing on design. Now, design in these conversations, we'll be looking at graphic designs. We're going to be looking at website designs. I believe I'm speaking to digital marketers here, social media managers here, social media marketers here, and design is an important part of our job. We might not be the ones who design, but we have to actually review or create a draft for whoever is designing whatever we need them to design. And I see for the 4 to almost 5 years I've been in the digital marketing space, I've seen that a lot of businesses have been leaving a lot of money on the table because of their use of design or because of the quality of their design. So I like the class to be quite interactive. So once I ask a question, you can unmute your mic and speak, or you can drop it in a chat box so I can read. So now let's do a little bit of audit. Now, I want you to list 2 brands that you follow on social. Okay, guys, sorry about that. My laptop, I think it got disconnected. Sorry about the background noise. My nephew is around, so it's quite noisy. So please, can someone tell me where they stop hearing me? Are we together?
You said something about hello everyone. You said something about our favorite or no. a particular page we follow. I think that's where I lost you. A particular page, something about a particular Instagram page or brand or something. I didn't get that.
The enemy. Okay. Is it okay? Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you now.
Sorry, the network wants to network us today, but we're not going to settle for less. So, what brand comes to mind that you enjoy scrolling through their page? You enjoy scrolling through their websites? Just drop the name of the brand in the chat box so we know. I see Glams here. I see Chidima here. I see D here. I see Deborah. I see Okwe. So I'm expecting a reply. I'm expecting 6 responses. What brand do you like checking up on? That you enjoy scrolling through their page, you enjoy scrolling through their websites. A brand that comes to mind. So for me, I'm going to say Samsung. I enjoy going through Samsung. Care of Chidima, can you send a link of like their Instagram handle?
All right, I'll do that now.
Okay, Deborah, we are waiting for you. Glad we're waiting for you. This class needs to be, it's actually an interactive session because I want everyone to get a practical idea of what we mean by the relationship between design and conversion. So Zikoko, yes, Zikoko is one of them. Zikoko is one of them. What's that brand you like visiting their Instagram page, you like scrolling through their website? I will ask Jumia there, I won't lie. I will ask Jumia there. Jumia's website, I can go to Jumia's website and keep scrolling, keep adding to cart, and sometimes I will actually make an order even though I do not plan to buy anything. So Jumia will also fall under. This is supposed to be an interactive class. Yeah. Okay, I think Chidima, I've seen Care of. Yes. Exactly, like yes. I will so now I have gone to Carol's page, and honestly I love what I'm seeing. Like I love what I'm seeing. A balance of design, user generated content, and if I'm somebody that is interested in vitamins, or I need to have vitamins and all that, I definitely would be coming to this page if it was a Nigerian page to get. So yoga daily practice. Okay, let me check that out. So D is saying Jumia. Yes, you will just be on Jumia, you'll be scrolling through. Before you know, you just add to cart. Before you know, you have purchased something. Yoga daily practice. Okay, yes. Yes, this works too. This works too. I would say they are into design per se, but yeah, they try. They try. So now that we've gotten an idea of what we're trying to say, now, like V responded, even Teniola said the same thing, that Jumia is one thing that she enjoys scrolling through. Now, I've been trying to get like a bad example of a website or a bad. Okay, I think, do you know what, let's do this. Let's do a practical class. Go on Instagram, pick a niche. Now search for an account that has the least engagement. In short, that an account that is unattractive to you. Search for it and drop it in the group. Then we'll compare it with the examples we have given, and I'll start pointing out the facts of how these other persons are doing well, better than these other persons. So while you're going through Instagram to do that, now I want to give an idea of what the effects of design. Now, the thing about design is that design saves you time, saves not just you time, it saves your audience time. It helps them make decisions faster. Now, instead of you writing a copy for your email letter for them to read, it's going to take you time to read an email newsletter that was sent to you, compared to actually getting information from a simple flyer design. I don't have to wait for like 5 minutes. And the funny thing is that, except you are really interested in the newsletter, you only scan through. Except you're interested, if I even ask how many of us actually go through our emails, aside from work emails, all the newsletters you are subscribed to, how many of you actually take your time every day or once a week to go through all the emails? I believe that if you check some people's emails now, they will be seeing like over 500 unread emails. It's because we are trying to consume as much information we want to consume, but in lesser time. So this is where visuals design comes in. It can be design in motion graphics, or Teniola says she has 8K unread emails. Yeah, I'm envying you, because I know I have multiple email accounts and I have so many emails unread. So it's now boils down. It's easier for you to go on Instagram and scan through content. You can even decide to search using hashtags to search for specific content and consume stuff than than actually reading a lot. Now that is where graphics design, that is where website design comes in. It makes you communicate your message to your audience in a more visual appealing and shorter duration. Now, if I say, okay, let's read the flyer we sent out today. So normally, if we're just going to write this out, if you did not see the picture, if you did not see design and conversion, you see the way we have let me tag it for those people who are not seeing it here. Now we have the picture of the host, we have the picture of the guests, we have design and conversion written boldly. You have our names. Now, if we were to just write this out, the social media support group, the relationship between design and conversion, Teniola, Raji, and Elsie Godo, date, time, it's not going to be interesting to you. Do you understand? It's not going to be interesting to you. Now, this is just a simple, neat design. Now, there is a way that somebody will design this, and instead of you saying, writing out design and conversion, you will see a visual representation of design and conversion. The conversion might maybe they might make it seem like it's a dollar sign. Do you understand? I think we've come across flyers like this. But the thing about this particular design we created was because we needed to communicate to people. Now, a non-marketer would not know what conversion means. Somebody who is not in the marketing field or in the design field would not know what conversion means. That is the point we are trying to get. Now, for a business, okay, like for example, let me go back to the example Chidima dropped. Care Off's products they are not for everybody. They are for a specific audience. So once they make their design and they send it out, the people they are trying to communicate to, they understand. They understand. They understand that, okay, this is what I need. This is what they are trying to communicate. So a design is a shorter and more effective way to communicate your message, for it to be faster for your audience to understand, and it is easier. It saves them time and gives them a visual picture of what it is. Now let's use a practical example. We all watch movies and we all have had to read novels before. Novels with pictures and novels without pictures. It's though the novels without pictures make your mind create the image from what you are reading. But with picture, you get like you don't need to stress yourself. Then now, if we move to movies, I believe if you've read a movie that's been adapted, read a novel that's been adapted into a movie, it gives you more representation. Though the movie might not do justice to what you have read, but it gives you a visual representation, so that if you want to explain the book to somebody else, you can say, okay, do you know what? Watch the movie. This is this is that. You can even add PC on top and all that. So that is what visual representation and design does for marketing. And now let's move on to I'm still waiting for our links. Yes, most times the movie does not do justice to what you've read, but it gives those who do not have time or who are not interested in reading the book something to be able to, if they have read the summary, because some persons read summary. If they have read the summary, they are able to say, okay, um they're able to say that, okay, this is what happened. This is a visual representation of what happened. Thank you, Chidima. Please, I want us to start sending links of pages that the page is not paging at all. It's not like when you open it, you want to close it instantly. That's the link I want to see now. Yeah, thank you. So because we need to compare, so I will give you a practical example of what it means for how bad design can drive. Bad designs are bad, like they drive customers away, honestly. I can tell you from experience. Now there's this client I've been working with. We had to pause operation 2 months ago. The reason we paused operation is that the website is not website. Yes, not every business owner has design knowledge, and not every business owners know the importance of good designs, be it on their website, be it on their social media, be it even in their flyer. There are some people that will send you thank you card. You would not want to, you finish reading, you just want to dispose it. But there are some people that will send you a card or a complimentary card or something, and you will just be pampering the thing because the thing is too fine. It's too fine. You even see some wedding cards, self, like, let me keep this wedding card I used to do with friends. That's those those designs you see that you feel like, oh, I don't want to let go of these things. Those are good designs. It's because they've been able to execute the design in a way that it calls your attention, it delivers the message, it captivates you, it keeps you interested. I believe we are familiar with the AIDA formula for copywriting. That's A for attention, I for interest, D for desire, A for action. Your design should be able to interest people to the point that, okay, they might not necessarily want to buy now, but they want to actually stick with you. They want to, okay, know what you're doing. And let me just drop it here, Deborah, so you can research on it. Your design should be able to keep people. Now, some people are running ads to their websites, and you will spend 20,000, 50,000. People will actually click your link, but they are not buying. What do you think is the reason they are not buying? It's because your website, They come to your website and they are more confused than they ever were before they even click the link. Like, why would somebody come to your website and be confused like that? No, it's not supposed to be. It's because you've not invested in good design. A website is supposed to make your sales process easier. Your marketing to your website is also to make your sales and conversion better. But if you have a website that is not beautiful, it's not easy, it's not communicating, it's not even directing, because websites are also direct the customers without even pointing, using the arrows, say, okay, click here, because everything is supposed to be okay. If I need this, I know I'll click here. If I need this, I know I click here. But if somebody comes to your website and the website is either you use plenty color to press our eyes, or you just scatter too many pictures, or the pictures they are not aligning well. Like, there are rules to design, and it applies, be it flyer or be it billboard or be it. Okay, now let's go to the practical example now. There are some billboards you will pass that you keep smiling anytime you see them, true or false? You are going to work, be it you are going to work, you are going out. There are some billboards you will see, like your eyes will just be glued to those billboards. It's because the way the design for that billboard was made in a way to keep you attracted, to get your attention. You might not be interested in buying that thing, but it keeps you glued. And it's planting a seed in your mind that, okay, tomorrow you need that particular product, or you need something relating to that. The brand immediately comes to your mind because they've made a design that communicated a need, that has synced in your mind, that when you now actually discover that you need that particular thing, you're not like, oh, let me check these people out if they still have it available. That is what good design does. Just the way we say the long-term goal of social media accounts is building loyal community. The long-term goals of design is not just immediate conversion, it's long-term conversion. Now, let's use a practical example. Let's go deeper into design now. We all know Coca-Cola. We all know that, okay, when you see Coca-Cola, you will see red in their visuals, be it in their videos, be it in their design. You see them, right? Now, it goes deeper. Their branding goes deeper to portraying happiness. That's why you see their videos. People are always happy. Be it is they are watching football, they are enjoying the drink. You see that their visuals are speaking their core values, what they are saying they offer, which is happiness. Now, you can come to Coca-Cola's website. Let me try and see if I can open and share Coca-Cola's website. You can go to Coca-Cola's website, and when you go there, you will not see that they are having sad person on their website. It has to correlate. Chidima, I'll be with you. Let me try and Coca-Cola. You will not see a sad person there. You will not go and see them putting what do not concern the brand there. Confirm my addresses. Now, I even have a problem with their website, especially their mobile. Maybe it's better on system. Their mobile screen is not just sexy at all. But they have made their money, they can afford to be laid back. But as a new business, you cannot afford to. Let me use Samsung. Because why I want to use Samsung is because I visited their websites a couple of times. I'm going to share the link to you guys so you understand what I mean. I visited their website a couple of times, and I cannot afford to buy their product. Me, I'm not a big woman like that yet, but I'm open to be a big woman soon, by God's grace. But the way their website is designed, even you, if you have the money, maybe you have saving plan for big projects, you can just decide to be okay. Let me be looking through. Does this one fit this? Does this one fit? They design their website in a way that it's easier for you to understand. Now you go to their website, you see the top bar. Their website is different from Jumia. You know, we see Samsung on Jumia, but their website is not as Jumia's own. No. Their own personal websites. They have top deals. They have buy more, save more, mobiles, television. They have their categories listed up. And the way they design it, you can swipe their categories left to right. Now, the way they presented their products, if you see that I believe we are on the website. Samsung Premier Sales Highlights. You can see you see the way they place the products. You have not opened it, but it's already catching your attention. That is what your client or your website should do. It should be simple, it should be beautiful, it should be able to communicate, okay, this is what you need, this is the details you need, this is that, the price, the naming and everything. If you do not design it well and you're just packing all these text there, it is going to be boring. People will look and they will get out. So that is the effect good design has on marketing as a whole. So let me open the link that Chidima sent. God will bless you. Let me screenshot and send it to the group. Now, this person is trying to say it's an oil and gas company. I just shared it now. If you probably, let's say there were not so many people in the oil and gas industry, and you decide to come online to look on Instagram and say, okay, let me look for one oil and gas company that will get so and so item for. If you come to this page, let's be honest, how long will you spend on this page? If you come to the page now, like you're on Instagram, just click on the page. How long would you spend on the page? Let's be honest, I'm waiting for a reply. How many minutes? How many minutes would you spend on this page? Like how many minutes? Daniela says she's leaving immediately. Minutes is too much. That is the truth. That's the honest truth. And we find pages we manage most times giving our audience this effect. You get pages. I'm not big on following people. I can decide to buy from you without following you. But what I will do if I like your page and I don't want to follow you is that I will send your page. I will copy your profile. Like I will share your profile with my other accounts. So when I come, I'm going through my personal chat, my chat with myself. When I see your page, I'll come back, come and check again. The reason I'm doing that is okay because I'm stingy with my follow. I don't have to follow. I only follow because okay, I need it. The reason why I don't follow is that okay, I'm not somebody that will probably buy your product every time. I'm not your regular customer. I am your once in a while customer. So I will not be doing you good following you when I know that I will not be engaging constantly on your account. But not everybody thinks like that. Not everybody is me. Everybody has their own ideas. That's where we have our customer personnel come into place. Now that is it. We said that this particular page that Chidima shared with us, that if we decide to mistakenly stumble on this page, we are leaving immediately. But funny thing is that the pages she sent earlier on, I checked them out and I was scrolling. Why was I scrolling? The page was appealing. The page she sent earlier, they were appealing to me. They were appealing to me. Unlike this particular one, let me do it. Let me take a screenshot of the first one she sent. Let me take a screenshot and share the first one. Now, she sent this handle earlier on, and she sent it. I was just scrolling and scrolling. I don't want to buy anything. Yeah, I'm not their target audience. I'm not probably in their time zone. But I saw it. I liked the visual representation, and I kept scrolling. Now that is what design does for you. It attracts people to you. When you have done all the SEOs and everything, and people are visiting your website, what is your bounce rate? Are people leaving your website as soon as they stumble on your website? Are they trying to make attempts to search? If you don't have a good design in place, if you don't have a good design or good visuals in place, you are driving people away from your page, you're driving people away from your website. Design is a big deal. Let's not sugarcoat it. It's a big deal, especially website design. Do you know how much it costs to create a website, only for you to create a website and the website's not monetizing? Oh, wrong now. Oh, wrong. You spend over 100K is cheap particle website now. The ones that people are spending 500K for just one website, and you finish spending that money, you still have ads budgets to it, and people will come to your website and they will leave almost immediately. That is because your design is not user friendly. Like the client I was telling you about, we've been on the marketing team for quite a while. Yes, I was getting paid. I was bringing in traffic, but you see, as much as the traffic was coming, the traffic was leaving. Nobody was placing orders, nothing. Why? Because the website was not familiar to, like, the idea was good, but the execution was bad. Your biggest competitors are the likes of Jumia, Konga, and the first time I made an order on Konga was last month. That was the first time I've ever placed an order on Konga. Konga, as it is, for me, is a bad experience. Imagine looking at Konga on one side, Jumia on one side, and they're asking you to pick one. You definitely pick Jumia over Konga because Konga still has a lot of work to do on their design. Their website is not as attractive. It's not like Jumia. You go to Jumia, the first page, that first slide is telling you the way they will package all the products in Bonanza, Easter promo. You are seeing it. The way they arrange the pictures, the way they arrange all the products, put the pricing, they slash. You see everything. Yes, it's a big deal. People are coming to visit. If Jumia was to do like and share insights of how many people have visited their website, not just visited their website, stayed on their website for more than 10 minutes. People have actually stayed on their website for more than 10 minutes. That is because they have invested so much on the design. And even if you go to their Instagram, though their Instagram is more of videos, but the way they arrange it, it is visually appealing. But if you go to their comment section, you might be tempted not to buy. Let's be sincere. Yes, you might be tempted not to buy. Even their ads. You are playing a game or you are watching a video on YouTube, and you see the way they just Jumia ad is there, Tech Week is there. They will just do that blue and yellow. You know, it's a joke with their yellow. You just put it, they will just bounce the. If you go to Konga's Instagram page is even better than their website. I go there to take inspiration. So that is how important design is for any business, even you as a brand. So I believe that okay, if you want to do design, you have to do it well. Because if you not do it the design well, it will be like this page, this oil and gas page that we saw earlier on, that people come and they leave just immediately. Let it be that okay, your design is sweet. See, design is that key that your copy might not be great. Your copy might not be great, but I'm not saying that I should settle for mediocre copy. Your copy might not be great, but your design is boosting it. The design is pushing it. Do you understand? There are certain techniques in design that will blow your mind. I don't know if anybody has seen. I don't know if you've been told about the Amazon logo of how it means A to Z with the smile. You know, there's a curve underneath. That is how it is. Your design might not, yes, exactly. Your copy might not be great, but your design will be the pushing force. So imagine you now have badass design. See, I've seen a lot of sales. Let me even shake this table. People that used to create sales page, you people on this table, people will create a landing page or a sales page and just jam it with text, screenshot, text. Like sometimes when see some people selling certain products on Instagram and maybe I click the ad and I go to that, I am very pissed because you just pile text, and you are expecting people. It gets too much when you have too many texts on your website, you are giving people headache. Don't pack text too much. You pack text in a box. I even some people do designs. You are doing a carousel. Your one slide is having too many. Reduce it. Reduce your copy. Your copy should not be plenty. Reduce it. You can use visual representation in place of certain things. You cannot. Why are you writing full novel in just one slide? Why are you writing full novel in just your sales page? It is wrong. I really don't know the people that are even teaching those plenty English in sales page. Like it annoys me. You're trying to yes, I understand social proof and important. Do you know that you can present your social proof in a more appealing way? You don't have to. Some people want to post reviews of their clients that they sent them on WhatsApp. You want to post it on Instagram. You just screenshot the thing. You know the bad part. You screenshot it. You now use blue to cover the person's name. You now paste it back. Is it appealing enough? Don't you? When you go to Canva, okay, let's use Canva for example. You go to Canva, you see how they use reviews, put pictures. Just search reviews. You will see different templates. If you have to screenshot and put it there, there's a sexy way to remove the name. You don't have to make everything even more. Don't see bad design affects your audience. That is how bad it is. Like it gives subtle headache. Like you start feeling like, okay, I'm consuming too much. That is how bad design is. And when people start feeling like that, they start walking away from you. They start walking away from your brand. They don't intentionally do it, but you have made them taking that involuntary action. That is the effect of bad design. So it's important that, okay, I want to design. Reduce the text. Let's say, for example, I think Teniola shared something. I don't know if it's in this group where we're talking about the AppCon Kini. Now let's look at it. Let me try and scroll up to get the visuals. If I don't see it, I probably forward it from another group here. Where the Easter holiday. Now, yes, you can do Bible verse. There are groups where they have done Bible verse and that's it. Let me try and get the images. Why can't I find it? Okay, I'll check my phone and tell. We saw the Easter holiday. You wanted to no, not that particular one. Let me share the actual ads that were shared to the group. Where different companies were coming out. The ones that Picnic did on Good Friday, that they had a nail on the side of the can of the pig. That is creativity. We that saw the thing, we understood the message that they were trying to pass, true of us. you understood the message they were trying to pass. It's because the visual representation is easier for you to understand. I think I've seen it. Okay. The visual represent was easy to understand. You don't have to write too many. Now, imagine drowning us with text. Now let's put this in mind. Let's have this in mind now. Let's remove this picnic. Let me tag it so that we are on the same page here. Do you think that if you remove this picnic, this container of picnic, and just put race for our nourishment, happy Easter, it will be as interesting and lovely to look at as it is here with the can? Let's be honest. If we were to remove all the picnic cans and just put only the text, would it be as interesting to look at? Exactly. It would not. It would not. Let's be honest, it would not. It's just that the problem we're having in Nigeria is that we can be quite religious, which personally I think is unnecessary. So, but that's another topic for another day. So this is how this is one big role. Imagine you are trying to communicate the birth, the death, and the resurrection of Jesus Christ, and you have used thin milk to illustrate it. Thin milk, like pig milk that we are buying, is it 300 or 350 in supermarket? They've made it so beautiful that I can just sit down for like 5 minutes and be looking at it. Do you know that once somebody sits down and start looking at creatives from your brand like that, it is planting the idea of that business, not the idea per se, that product in the person's subconscious. That when they finally need it, it start coming to mind. So let's say um, let's say sorry, I don't know if you can still hear me. I got a call interrupted my chat. Sorry. Okay, thank you. So let's say for example, okay, Angela, please can you tell us let's say a brand that you manage. Let me use that as a practical example. A brand you manage. Tell us one brand you manage. Let me use as a practical example. Can you hear me? I'm waiting. A brand you manage. I want to use a practical example, something you can easily relate with. A clothing brand. Okay. So let's say, for example, let me try and see if I can get an image. A clothing brand. Where's my Pinterest? I think I have Pinterest open. Sure. Some persons have complained that people don't read their caption. You have all the information in your caption, people don't still read it. They will still be asking you. They will still be asking you questions. True or false? You put the price in caption, but people are still asking you. But there's a way you will do your design, and people will actually. There's a way you do your design, and people will actually. People will actually see all the information. I should use your brand. What should I use your brand? How do you want me to use your brand? Are you not a social media manager? I'm trying to get a picture so that I share it with the house. Fashion. Okay. I think I'm getting something. Save. I wanted just one picture, but that carry the full house can come. So I'm going to share a visual representation. So now, check out this picture I just shared. I got it from Pinterest. You are seeing the product there. You are seeing, okay, there is a sales there. It's not the one that you just splash sales there. Because there are some people, the way they will pass, they're having sales, this, that. You just pass too many information there. But this one, you will see it. It is sweeting you to look at. Like somebody told me, we're having a conversation, and I told somebody that this design thing, it's not easy. And the person said, it's not easy, but it actually saves you stress on a long term. Because somebody will come, gather all the information. With the rate at which people don't want to read these days, you have so many information. In short, your caption is as long as a novel. Do you expect people to actually read through? If it's not apropos, people will not read. Even with apropos, people will scan through. So why don't you have the details you need? Now, you have an actual picture of the product, not just even, okay, as a fashion brand, you are using models, actual human models to display your products. You now put those pictures into a design with the key information you want them to know. It is easier for people to, okay, if you have these pictures on you're running an ad, let's say an Instagram ad or a Facebook ad, people will easily click your website. Sure, first people will click your website. I have seen ads, graphic ads that have been done on Facebook, and maybe I see it, I just scroll out because it is irritating me to see. There are some people's design that you've seen that they will start chasing you. Like it is just getting you angry. Like, what's this rubbish? That is the influence of design. If you start a design course, Teniola will come to talk about that. I see my time is almost up. Yeah. So with that, with that visual representation, it doesn't have to always be illustration. It doesn't have to be like we are seeing with Pick. We are seeing that Pick used the actual product image. They just added it to this design. They fused it together. It came out beautiful. You see this. We have other elements like illustrations, cartoons, and the likes. I think we've done memes before. We've seen memes, and there are some memes that you see that even is irritating you to see. You get. So that is how important design comes to play. So if you have a client that you are running ads for, have you decided to check and you are spending so much money and people are not getting your product? Have you asked yourself, have you ever considered that, okay, it is maybe your creatives that are not working? Have you considered, okay, people are clicking but they're not buying? Have you asked, okay, have you sought professional help that, oh, do you think that the problem is this website? Because they might have a website and the website is not appealing, it's not easier for them to use. They come there and people feel like, oh, this is what's this? I don't understand what is going here. It's better for me to even send you a DM than to come to your website, because if I come to your website, I feel like I should not trust you, but I can manage communicating with you directly in your DM. And the thing is that most people create websites to remove that plenty DMing and all that, so that their sales process is automated. They have logistics taken care of, they have the prices, everything there. So if you say you want to buy 15 or 15, the team will calculate, the website will calculate everything, add your logistics for everything, and finish, the website will send you invoice, the website will send you the vendor the email that okay, there's a new order, so that they will package and everything. So it's all a website is also automate your process. But people come to your website and they still come back to your page and say, okay, I want to buy so and so thing. It's because your website is not designed in a way that is making it easier for them. We might probably have another class. Let me just round up with this. How good are your designs? Or let me rephrase. How bad is your design chasing people away from you or your client's business? And before I round up, let me just drop this here. I know Teniola will come up very soon to add to this. If you want to learn design, there is a course. I know some persons might have checked my profile. You can decide to learn how to build a website, or you can learn how to design a website, like give them blueprints. They should carry it to people that will develop the website. Or you can decide to learn how to code a website, factoring every visual element in it. You can also learn how to design well. I see that even with Canva, we are still getting apologies of designs on a lot of our pages, and it should not be so. But you can be better. You can be better. The company I work with, Overlay Academy. We are going to be having our cohorts in May, and currently we have discounts. There are discounts for the first set of 100 set of students who sign up. We have discounts for all our courses, and the discounts also come with, you can either pay in full or pay in installment. So you pay half before the classes resume and pay the balance during the class, because the classes run for 10 weeks. They are all weekend, Saturday and Sunday classes. So if you want to learn design, if you want to learn how to, there are some people's, the brand you're working for, their logo, they are using mockup to do logo, and they think that they are helping their life. They are not helping themselves. You are creating a color palette. It's a children brand. You are using black or you are using gray. I don't understand. It should be playful. All this, you see the way you do customer avatar when you want to create your strategy, be it digital strategy or social media strategy. You have to consider that when you are creating your designs, and that is what is going to keep people coming to look at you. People will come to your page and scroll. People will be on your website and they'll be scrolling. That's how they will add to their wish list, and on and on and on and on and on. So with that, we come to a wrap. I hope I was able to do justice. If you have questions, you can actually drop your questions, and I can respond to them via chat. While I hand over to Malga the third. Tenny, thank you very much.
Now you be the real girl. Wow, this was an amazing session, guys. Who got something? Who got something? If you did, let me see you guys drop your aha moment. Like I said, everybody must have learned something. So what actually struck out to you the most when Elsie spoke? Let me see it in the comment section. Let's see. So I'm just going to call out like the first set of aha moments that I'm seeing on the group. Let's see. What called out to you the most? What called out to you the most for this session? Let's see. Let's go, guys. My aha moment was the oil and gas. No. That oil and gas picture was not something to remember. Oh my God, design is a big deal. Yes, it is a big deal. Honestly, I enjoyed the fact that she actually asked the question, are you sure it's not your design that is causing we need for conversions, that is causing us not to get conversions? Man, no. A very good visual representation gives your brand a good competitive advantage. Perfect. In fact, I think we need to bring Elsie back to come and tell us what exactly are the elements that we need to put in place whenever we are doing our design. Because man, this is a good one. I like that our orientations are beginning to change. Aisha said, bad designs affect your audience. I'm telling you, like Elsie said, with bad designs, people will just visit your page and run away. And she also said it gives them headache. Oh my God. If I said it was a detailed class, thank you, Ife. Good one. Angela said, how bad is your design chasing people away? My God, even me, in my head here, when she was talking, I was like, oh my God. When she said, there are some people that put text, a lot of text on their website, I'm like, oh my God, she's talking to me, because I write a lot, and I write a lot of text. So maybe I'll go and review some of the things I put on my website so that I'm not giving people headache or chasing them away, right? Okay, so you can run a good ad with no conversion because of your website. Exactly. This is beautiful. I'm so glad we all learned a lot. I am really grateful. Thank you very much, Elsie. So guys, in case you are interested in learning about design, we partner with Overlay Academy, right? They offer courses like brand design, UI UX design, how you can build a no-code website using Webflow and all that. And each of these courses costs 80,000 Naira. You can actually pay small, so don't be scared. Just reach out to them to ask for an instrumental payment. And there's a great thing. Because we partner with them, you guys get 5% off the payment plan. So say if everybody else is paying 80,000 Naira, you guys are going to be paying 76 or so. Right, 1,000 Naira. So whenever you just use the code, I think SMSG discount. I'll put it again on the group. So you guys, in case you are interested in learning about brand design, UI UX, no code website development, and guys, let me tell you something about designing. In case you are interested in design, there are UI UX designers that are earning at least a million Naira on top of designing websites for some people. You understand? They earn as high as $1 million Naira. Sometimes you even get something bigger than that. I had somebody yesterday sharing a testimony with us in class, and he said he sold a logo design for 1.2 million. And I'm like, wow, some Nigerians will sell logo design for 5,000, 10,000, but I'm seeing somebody that big that is selling a logo design for 1.2 million Naira each. And he said the person got like 4. Do you know how much that person made? So that's like, if you are interested in this career path, I would advise that you go for it, because number one, it will give you financial freedom. You don't get to, if you are not working with a brand, you can work from home. There are several things that just come in place for you when you are learning about, when you are into the design world, and it will be great for you to have like good education for it. I'm sure if my students are on here, they will tell you the benefits of going to an academy to learn than buying courses on Coursera and all that. It is more detailed, that you get to have like several practical sections and also mentorship and all that for you to hone your skills. So yeah, if you are interested in learning about design, you guys, just learn. Like Elsie said, yes, design is big. You need to learn, you need to improve and all. And truthfully, see, my students are already talking. They said there's a lot of difference. So honestly, there is a lot of difference when you take courses on these things than when you just go and learn on YouTube and all that. So yeah, guys, now we've come to the end of this section. Thank you so much, Elsie, for this. It was a wonderful section. I am so grateful to actually be here. You have changed my orientation. Now I'm going to go and check my Instagram page to be seeing, okay, am I putting too much text? Am I really converting? Oh my God, you are going to give me headache today. So yeah, it's time for you guys to go ahead and check your Instagram pages, to check your website, and see if your designs are what is actually causing issues. And then if you also need help, like us reviewing your website, Elsie is on the group. So you can easily drop link to your website, link to your social media handle to see, okay, you guys will check, is my design flowing? Will people not run away when they see my page? You understand? Elsie will be here to always check. I can check, and there are several other experts as well, ready to check your pages here as much as you want to. I am really grateful for this opportunity, and I hope you all learn a lot, and I can see that you learned a lot. So you guys, until the next time we're going to be having, and it's not going to be so long, because I know the last time in the sessions that we had previously, I promised you guys that we're going to be having a portfolio writing section. So that will probably be coming up soon. I was thinking of going live on Instagram one of these days so that we can do something like this. But I think I'm feeling this support group more now. So we're going to probably do like a lot of things together over the next couple of months. I really want everybody to win. We have stuff like, should I drop it? I think I shouldn't. What do you guys think? Okay, so, oh yeah, okay. You people say I should drop, okay. So we're actually planning a masterclass on Upwork, an Upwork masterclass to help those who actually want to go into freelancing, set up an Upwork profile, and also apply for jobs and all that. So you guys, it's going to be here too. We're going to be doing the masterclass on here. We're not plenty, so we might probably use this group as well. I can't wait for the wonderful things that we are going to do. And yes, so Elsie, we must make money this year. I want everybody to actually have been impacted. So what I was doing over the couple of the last 3 months before the group was taken down was I was trying to understand the issues that people were going through. And I noticed that almost 80% of us were having issues with getting jobs, getting clients, and all that. So I actually put together like several challenges. Some of them will come up during the mentorship sections for those who will be joining our mentorship section, right? But for those who won't, we'll actually be trying to squeeze in some parts so that everybody gets to benefit as well, right? So you guys, stick with us. We are loving people, and I know that you guys are going to be learning like several things. If you're a business owner, still chill. You are going to learn how to, probably we'll even do one-on-one sections. We'll be doing optimization sections once in a while, just to check each other's, you understand how our social media pages are doing, how we are doing. And of course, like you guys know, we always answer questions here. If you have 1,000,001 questions, my guy, drop it on the group. If I'm not here, somebody will answer it. I'm not lying, no. Just drop it. You will see them. They will come for you in 1,000,000 fold. Thank you guys so much for joining this section. I'm so glad you guys benefited a lot. Until our next section, have a great day and goodbye. Bye. I'm not leaving. Hey, I want to leave.